Taz flexum.
That's what you call choking a chicken.
Sabu has hit the ring. There's the bell. It's time for the grudge rematch of the century. This matchup also originally scheduled for the pay-per-view on August 17th. But these two men couldn't wait. Both feet in the face of Taz, cover. Sabu going for a cover early on in the matchup.
Sabu is desperate to even the score from barely legal.
Well, then he had better avoid the Kata Hajime as if it were the plague. If Taz locks it on, it's over. Slingshot kick. 2 count only.
Every time Sabu gets Taz down, he's going for a cover. He's desperate for a victory.
Sabu now choking away at Taz. Taz grabs a handful of face, puts a thumb right in the eye. And can you believe the nerve of Alfonso wearing a Monday Night Raw hat to the ECW arena?
Got no class whatsoever.
Tip up. And Taz counters. Now it's Taz putting the boots to Sabu.
It doesn't take Taz any time to even up the score, does it?
Taz has got to stay one step ahead of Sabu because his former manager, Bill Alfonso, who knows many of his training secrets, is now in the corner of Sabu, and vicious cross-facing going on. Taz looking to break the nose of Sabu again, as he did at Barely Legal.
Taz has taken Sabu down to the mat where he needs to keep him to win this match.
Taz locks in the red hook ringer.
And that's what you call a bridge.
And would you believe that that man who's bridging in that fashion had a broken neck at one time?
I can't even believe he had a neck at one time.
You are watching the most eagerly anticipated confrontation in the history of ECW, and dare I say in the history of all professional wrestling, a grudge rematch from our first pay-per-view, Barely Legal. These two men couldn't wait for our second pay-per-view on August 17th. They wanted to get it on here tonight at WrestlePalooza. Drop kick to the knee.
That was a smart move by Sabu, taking Big Taz off his feet.
Well, if the knee buckles, he can't throw those Taz flexes.
Exactly. With no knee, he has no balance. With no balance, he has no leverage. And leverage and balance are the two most important things to a mat wrestler like Taz.
Taz trying to walk it off on the outside, takes a baseball slide to the chest. Acai moonsault, and Taz gets sandwiched into the guardrail.
That's what you call a kamikaze move. Both men down, and Sabu began on the offense.
There you see Bill Alfonso, who at one time was one of the most respected referees all over the world. He became the manager of Taz at the November to Remember 1995, only to betray the human suplex machine on April 13th of this year at Barely Legal on pay-per-view.
There's Sabu going for the cover again.
But Taz kicks out.
Sabu senses he's got to take Taz out real soon, otherwise he's in deep trouble.
Another lateral press and another 2 count. It's hard to tell if Sabu actually thought he had Taz beat or if he just wants Taz to exert the energy of kicking out. Sabu was going for the triple jump moonsault and it backfired.
That's exactly why it's called a high-risk maneuver.
Taz has Sabu cinched up. Sabu holding on for dear life. T-bone Taz flex. Then Taz capitalized.
He's got to cover him to beat him.
Sabu can't even stand. Taz says this is it. Sabu trying to fight off the T-bone. Now Taz fighting off the T-bone. Waist lock. Northern Lights Taz flex to the bridge. And Sabu pushed away the foot of Taz to kick out.
That's what makes Sabu so dangerous. Not only is he great in the air, but he knows how to counter mat maneuvers.
Taz going up. With a fist to the face.
Taz held on. I guess he can counter those aerial maneuvers himself.
Where in the hell is Taz going? No water in the pool. Taz went for the senton splash and missed. Leg drop from the heaven.
That was a major mistake by Taz going high.
But he still manages to get the shoulder up.
Taz needs to take Sabu back down to the mat.
Alfonso threw a table to Sabu. Taz has cut off Sabu, reversal on the Irish whip, leapfrog. Waist lock. That was low. DDT. Sabu setting up a table. And you can hear Alfonso screaming he has been waiting for this.
The Benedict Arnold.
Face first into the table goes Taz. And a clothesline. And this is not where Taz wants to be. Sabu switches direction in midair and puts Taz through the table.
Both Taz and the table crumbled from Sabu's force.
And that may be all for the human suplex machine. Sabu may have evened this series. And what? No! It's the Kata Hajime! Sabu flips backwards!
Taz's shoulders were down on the mat. He's got the hold, but his shoulders were down for a 3 count.
Well, the match is over, but Taz isn't letting go of the Kata Hajime. He's got the leg grapevine as well.
It's like Taz lost the battle, but he's winning the war. He refuses to let go.
I don't think he knows the match is over.
I don't think he cares.
He's choking out the referee.
Taz is snapped.
That was his first loss since September 16th, 95, when he came back too early for a broken neck.
There goes another referee. Apparently Taz is upset about this.
Oh, just a bit. He's been undefeated since the November to Remember of 1995.
Nevertheless, Sabu was on the receiving end.
The referees have been choked out and Sabu has been choked unconscious. And now Taz is choking out Bill Alfonso.